I'm not self-conscious about my relationship with her. We've been friends for very, very many years. Saw Taylor, we had like a 4-hour catch-up, and it's life stuff rather than like, I don't know, it's, you know.
The Swift-Kelce universe just keeps serving headline chaos on a silver platter. First up, Ed Sheeran spilled the tea on a 4-hour heart-to-heart with Taylor Swift, putting to rest any imagined feud over her Travis-Kelce engagement. Turns out, Instagram notifications aren't relationship sabotage.
We see each other when we see each other, and when we see each other, we lock back into where we left off, and yeah.
I love it.
And speaking of life moves, Travis didn't hold back either, reacting to a friend's baby news with a "let's go." Then, Taylor turned wedding prep into a full-blown luxury itinerary, planning not 1, not 2, but 3 bachelorette trips with her girls, from New York to Italy.
So they could actually maybe have this ceremony at this resort that's her neighbor, and then later have have the ceremony there and then have a party there, or maybe even like do both.
And if that wasn't enough, the couple apparently landed on a Time Year in Review 2025 cover. Meanwhile, Jason Kelce went viral as the belly bucking champion at an Eagles tailgate, proving that Kelce family energy is pure chaotic gold.
On your mark! Get set! Go!
All right, imagine opening your phone and seeing the internet melting down because people think Taylor Swift and Ed Sheeran are beefing. Yeah, as if those two are throwing shade like it's a Real Housewives reunion. But that didn't stop the rumor mill from acting like Swift secretly blocked Ed or something the moment her engagement to Travis hit Instagram. And to be fair, Ed didn't help when he casually mentioned that he found out about the engagement the same way the rest of us peasants did, scrolling Instagram in sweatpants. Naturally, insiders claimed this meant the friendship was wobbling, but Ed, he's just chilling. He's been buddies with Taylor forever, so when Andy Cohen basically double-took and asked if he was sure Taylor hadn't given him even a tiny DM heads-up, Ed was unfazed. He's got that "we're solid, don't worry about me" energy.
How did you find out about the engagement?
Instagram.
Instagram?
Yeah.
Like everyone else. You didn't even get a DM in advance.
No.
He's collaborated with her on a whole list of hits, and he insists he doesn't spiral about where they stand. According to him, their vibe is simple. They meet when they meet, pick up right where they left off, and nobody's keeping score.
We see each other when we see each other, and when we see each other, we lock back into where we left off, and yeah.
I love it.
And just to make the gossip blogs choke a little, Ed revealed that he literally saw Taylor a week after all that interview chatter anyway. No drama, no awkwardness, just 2 longtime friends catching up like normal humans. He even shared that they recently had a 4-hour phone call, which honestly is a commitment at this point in life.
I'm not self-conscious about my relationship with her. We've been friends for very, very many years. And I saw her a week after that happened.
Yeah.
So I did that interview, and then I saw her, and you talk in person. I saw Taylor, we had like a 4-hour catch-up, and it's life stuff rather than like, I don't know, it's, you know.
Ed joked that his lack of phone access slows things down, but he kind of likes it that way because being glued to screens kills real connection.
I kind of feel like being in touch with like everyone, sort of you lose actual human connection.
And speaking of real connection, Travis-Kelce is dropping hints so loud they might as well come with a baby registry link attached. The man didn't just nudge the door open on future family plans. He kicked it off the hinges the second a new NFL baby announcement hit his feed. When former player Pat McAfee revealed that he and his wife are expecting a baby boy next June, the whole league chimed in with the usual congrats messages. But Travis? Oh no, he went full hype man mode and fired off a "let's go" that had fans clutching their pearls, like he'd just revealed the gender of his own imaginary child. Insiders wasted zero time interpreting his 3-word burst of excitement as code for "me and Taylor are up next," and honestly, Travis isn't exactly doing damage control. The guy's glowing like he's already holding a diaper bag and comparing stroller prices. Every tiny gesture he makes gets dissected, and this one practically screamed future dad energy. And the timing? Even juicier. For months, whispers have been floating around claiming Travis and Taylor have been deep in those "so, kids?" conversations ever since their engagement sent social media into cardiac arrest. People close to them keep saying children are definitely on the table, and Travis has been slipping little hints like a man who keeps accidentally wandering into the baby aisle at Target. Earlier this fall, he even admitted on their podcast that hearing Dwayne Johnson gush about being a girl dad had him thinking fatherhood sounded pretty sweet. Still, neither he nor Taylor has confirmed anything. No timelines, no cryptic baby emojis, nothing official, but that enthusiastic let's go in response to a friend's pregnancy news? That's the kind of subtle but not subtle move fans feast on. Suddenly, everyone is rereading it like it's a secret prophecy foretelling a mini Kelce Swift running around in a sparkly onesie. Whether he meant it as playful hype or he just quietly soft-launched his dad era, Travis knew exactly what he was doing. And judging by the internet frenzy, those 3 little words landed louder than any end zone spike he's ever done. And if that wasn't enough chaos for the fandom, now Taylor is planning a bachelorette era so extra it makes Travis's baby hints look subtle. Word on the street is that she's not settling for one little weekend with matching pajamas and a sad sash. Nope, she's going full main character energy with 3 massive luxury trips before she even walks down the aisle. Honestly, at this point, her wedding prep is starting to look like a world tour with better snacks. Insiders say Taylor is knee-deep in the planning haze, armed with Pinterest boards, group chats that never sleep, and a bridesmaid squad that could double as a Met Gala guest list. And apparently that squad, including Selena Gomez and Gigi Hadid, is already working overtime to make sure everything feels like the stuff of bridal legend. We're talking at least 3 or 4 trips level of planning, not a brunch and a spa day. Trips. Multiple, in different countries. Because when you're Taylor Swift, why not collect passport stamps and wedding memories at the same time?
So they could actually maybe have this ceremony at this resort that's her neighbor, and then later have have the ceremony there and then have a party there, or maybe even like do both.
New York and Nashville are reportedly on deck because those are practically extensions of her personality at this point. Then there's the Bahamas, because every bridal crew deserves at least one trip where someone forgets sunscreen and everyone pretends they're in a music video. And Italy? Of course Italy is on the list. If there's not a photo of Taylor and her friend sipping something sparkly on a balcony overlooking the water, did the bachelorette even happen? The vibe, according to people in the know, is equal parts bonding, celebration, and planning but make it aesthetic. Taylor supposedly wants these weekends to be about soaking in the moment, laughing too hard, hyping each other up, and making the kind of memories that eventually end up as Easter eggs in a 12-minute ballad. And speaking of moments destined to end up in a scrapbook, the internet is now losing its collective marbles over what looks like Taylor and Travis casually popping up on a Time Year in Review cover like it's just another Tuesday. 1 minute fans are trying to figure out if Taylor's bachelorette trips require their own passport category, and the next, they're squinting at a retail listing like investigators in a true crime documentary, trying to confirm if that really is the couple front and center on a glossy magazine. The listing, sitting there all chill at $14.99, shows a special edition Time cover stacked with major 2025 moments. And right there among world-shaking headlines, Taylor in headphones, Travis beside her, straight out of their podcast studio setup. Honestly, it looks like someone said, "Name one photo that perfectly sums up the year's pop culture chaos," and the retailer pressed upload without blinking. Fan accounts on X saw it and immediately turned the internet into a digital riot, declaring it basically confirmed, even though Time hasn't said a single official word yet. According to insiders buzzing around the situation, the layout matches previous collectible editions from the same retailer, which means this isn't giving prank energy. It's giving the printer already ran 50,000 copies and the warehouse is like, should we start shipping or no? And the inclusion of that New Heights style image actually makes sense. Taylor's appearance on the Kelce Brothers podcast back in August practically set the internet on fire. Numbers shot up, headlines multiplied, and the live stream had more viewers than some award shows. So if Time is capturing 2025 in one snapshot, yeah, the pop star sports bro mashup definitely counts as a cultural moment. Plus, the couple had a massive year even outside the podcast cameo. Their engagement had fans acting like they personally were invited to the wedding, and Taylor rolled out her The Life of a Showgirl album with more additions than Pokemon cards. Meanwhile, Travis's podcast with Jason kept climbing the charts like it drank an energy drink. It's no wonder a magazine would want them on a cover. They spent the entire year accidentally dominating every trending topic. Still, because nothing is real until the official blue check announcement drops, Fans are holding their breath while simultaneously adding the magazine to their mental wish lists. But if this listing is legit, and the internet seems convinced, it means Taylor and Travis are about to secure one more shared milestone, a year-end Time cover sitting on newsstands everywhere, blending football, fame, and full-on pop culture takeover into one shiny square. And if Taylor and Travis owning a Time cover wasn't enough to make the internet simultaneously swoon and lose it, along comes Jason Kelce, reminding everyone why the Kelce family might just be peak chaos incarnate. Over the weekend, Jason decided that Thanksgiving tailgate energy was too precious to spend fully clothed, so he went full shirtless, threw on black trousers, Timberland boots, and a football helmet, and entered what insiders are now calling the belly-bucking championship. Yep, you heard that right. He literally belly-butted his opponent until victory. Fans were collectively like, what in the Nacho Libre is happening? And honestly, the internet hasn't recovered. The clip, shared on the New Heights Podcast X page, shows Jason crouching, squaring up, and then basically doing a belly shove that would make a sumo wrestler blush. Somewhere in the background, a referee yells the classic, "On your marks, get set, go!" And just like that, Jason secures the title. Insiders say this belly-bucking chaos was something he tossed around, adding to the tailgate vibe, aiming to hype up Eagles fans while everyone else was still figuring out if he was serious or just trolling for content.
On your mark! No. Get set, go!
Thanksgiving prep apparently was Jason's kryptonite. He admitted to his brother Travis that he's basically a human inconvenience in the kitchen. His wife Kylie and her mom do the heavy lifting, while he fritters away time frying an extra turkey with his dad Ed that nobody even needed. Add to that the fact that he was 36 hours into a 48-hour fast with Marcus Spears leading up to the feast, and you've got a man who is simultaneously heroic, ridiculous, and mildly unhinged. Travis, understandably, questioned the fasting thing right before Thanksgiving, and Jason's response? Classic retired athlete energy. This is what happens when you retire. You do stupid things like this. That's all for this video, folks. We'll see you next time.